Hey everyone, it is Minivan Tactical coming at you with a Minivan Minute quick product review. Today we have the Duracell 575 lumen 3-pack LED headlamps from Costco. I think this is a fantastic deal if you're looking for a cheap way to get some extra lights, either for a headlamp to keep in your vehicle or in a hiking backpack, or just to keep around your house in case the power goes out. I think this is a great option. I'm going to explain why. I'm also going to explain why I think this is an improvement over the previous model headlamps that Duracell was offering, and also look at a competitor from another company. So, what comes with the package is obviously 3 of the 575 lumen headlamps, and you have 2 controls on the headlamps. You have a power button on the left, and you have a mode selector button on the right. Only 2 controls with the headlamp. The headlamp can articulate, the head of the headlamp can articulate down. So you'd be wearing around your head like this with the head strap around your head like that. And so you can articulate the headlamp up to look out if you're hiking down a trail or something like that. Or if you want to look at something on the ground, you can articulate that down to have the light looking at the ground. So that's pretty cool. A lot of headlamps have that ability, but it's cool that you can have either way with this one. All right, so the power button's on the left, so we're going to click that, and that's going to turn on our light. And so the mode selected to turn that on is the full LED white light. So we have the wide LED white light beam, and also the narrow focus beam. And then by pressing this mode selector button on the right, we can go through our settings. So that's again all the white light, just the wide beam white light, just the center beam white light, just the red light, red flashing mode, UV inspection light. I went around my house and took a look at the UV inspection light, and I couldn't see much. I don't know how well this actually works, but it's cool to have on there. Back to that full LED white light setting. What's really cool about this light, which you don't really get unless if you pay for a little bit more money and get it some other models, is when you press the power button, it will return to the previous setting that the light was on. So like that, we can go to the full white light setting. Now, if you're like me and you have a bunch of kids running around the house and you don't want to have this light shine in your eyes, you can click the power button off. And so if the kids get to your light and they turn it on, then they're just going to turn on that red setting. Now, if you need more light, the red light is not enough light for whatever task you're doing, then by quickly selecting the mode selection button, you can change to whatever light setting you want. But it's nice to start off with a little bit of light with that red light, and if you need more light, you can turn it on. So that is the new Duracell 3 LED headlamp in the 575 lumen. This is their previous model. This, I believe, was only 550 lumens. It was a similar price point, about $16 to $20, a little bit less, but they also came in 3 packs. Why I don't like these lights as much. These are durable lights. I've taken them on hikes and bike rides and stuff. They've dropped them multiple times. Our kids have dropped them multiple times, and they've worked. But you only have 2 selector buttons, just like on the new ones, but you can't select back to that previous light setting you had. So they have a wide beam white light setting, just like the new ones do. And they also have a center beam as a center beam setting, a white light, and a center beam with less white light. Back to that center beam into red. But when you turn it on, you can't just turn on straight to the red. So if you click the center beam button on the right, you're going to have to go through all the settings to get to the red light. Where this, if you leave it on the red light setting, you turn on the power button, it'll go back to the red light setting. So that's, to me, it's a huge advantage in the new ones. All these take 3 AAA batteries. They're non-rechargeable that come in the pack, but you can switch them out for rechargeable batteries. This is a competitor. This is the Streamlight Bandit Pro. I really like this light. It's pretty lightweight. It's a little bit lighter than this Duracell, not by a little bit, not a crazy amount. But it only has two settings. You only have a white light setting and then a bright white light setting. White high, white low. So we don't have any red light settings like we do on the Duracell, which I think is a big advantage. All right, we're going to flip around. We're going to turn off the lights in the garage, and we're going to flip around and see. Don't mind the mess. We are going to see how well these lights actually perform. All right, let's turn off the lights here. All right, so we have our new 575 lumen Duracell. We go straight to the red light setting. Again, I like keeping my headlamps on that red light setting if possible. And if I need more light, by hitting the mode selection button on the right, you go to flashing, go to that UV blue light inspection setting, to full white light LED setting, both the wide beam and the center beam. As a comparison, I'm going to turn on the stream light. We got the stream light looking on the left, and I have the Duracell on the right. As you can see on that stream light low setting, it's a lot less focused than this Duracell. So that's the stream light, and then that's the stream light high beam. Great cast, a wide beam, but not really the center hot spot that the Duracell has there. So out of the two, if you needed more light, I would definitely suggest going with the Duracell. It's also cheaper. It's $30 right now for 3 lights versus the Streamlight is $25 for one. But the Streamlight is USB chargeable if that's something that you're interested in. All right, so this is on the left, we have the original Duracell. I believe it's the 550 lumen headlamp. And then on the right, we have the 575 lumen. As you can see, the 575 definitely has a brighter hotspot than the old Duracell on the left. Again, not bad, but the extra 25 lumens definitely seems brighter. Now let's compare red light settings. All right, so on the left here, we have the original 550 lumen Duracell in the red light setting. And on the right, over here, we have the new Duracell. It's hard to tell, but I would say the 575 lumen, the new Duracell headlamp, has slightly more light. All right, that's it. That was just a quick product review I wanted to give you guys. If you're looking for a cheap light option, and you have a Costco membership, or you know someone that has a Costco membership and you can slip them a quick 30 bucks, I think this is a really good option to get a pretty good value for a decent headlamp. So is this military grade? Are you going to drop it off a mountain? No, but to keep in a hiking backpack or to keep in the car or in your house when the power goes out, this is a great option. All right, catch you on the next one.